Stampers, this is Dawn from DawnStampingThoughts.net, and today we're going to make this little Ghirardelli candy holder. And these two were given to me by Devette Miller. She came to my Glitter Queens retreat a few weeks ago. And she gave me both of these. Aren't they beautiful? But we're going to make this one today. So let me show you what we're going to use. We're using the All Is Calm designer paper, and this is cut at 3 by 8.5. Then you're going to need a piece of silver foil paper. And this is cut at 3/4 by 9.25. And then we're going to use some silver glimmer paper. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for my stamping, I'm going to use the silver Encore ink. And I'm going to use two different stamp sets. The first one is called Mingle All the Way, and we're going to use the Mingle All the Way. And then I'm going to use the brand new Good Greetings stamp set. We're going to use the Sparkle right here. Devette used these two stamp sets. Now this one coordinates with the Snowflake Thinlits die card. This is the Wondrous Wreath, and she used the Happy Wonderful Christmas. And then she also used the Letterpress Winter, which is this snowflake right here. So I'm going to first stamp with the silver Encore ink. And then I'm going to emboss with this with the silver embossing powder over top of it. I'm going to stamp that, and then I'm going to stamp the sparkle right there. Okay, so let's grab the silver powder for embossing. Okay, so let's grab the heat tool. Okay, so we're going to take the 2-inch circle punch. We're going to punch out Mingle All the Way. And then we're going to take the silver foil paper, and we're going to punch out the 2 3/8 scallop circle punch. And then for the sparkle, I'm just going to go ahead and hand cut this. And I'm just going to flag the end. Attach these two pieces together. Just like that. Okay. So now we're going to grab our holder piece, and we're going to grab the Scallop Tag Topper Punch, and I'm going to slide this in, and this isn't going to fit in the 2-inch gap there. You're just going to slide that right underneath there. Hope that shows up. Can you see that? It slides right under there, and I'm going to center it between these two sides here. So it's equally proportioned right there. Then flip it over. Punch. Okay, so now let me grab my Stampin' trimmer. Okay, now we're going to score this. Remember, this is the piece that was cut at 3 by 8.5. We're going to score this at 2.5 and 2 3/4, and then 5.5. and 5 3/4. Okay, so this is going to make your little holder. I can see the score lines on the back, so that's why I'm folding it that way first. Okay. Okay, so then this is going to go right on the inside of the holder, just like this. Then you fold it up like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut the snowflakes out with the Big Shot. Okay, this is the Snowflake Card Thinlits die. And we're going to get all these pieces here. But we're just going to use the large snowflake and the small one. Now, I found cutting this upside down and also adding a shim, but every Big Shot is calibrated a little bit different, so you might not need to add a shim. I'm just going to add a piece of cardstock. And then run that through the Big Shot. And then I'm going to send that back through just to make sure it cuts that glimmer paper. Okay, then you're just going to wiggle it out. Now remember, these snowflakes are really delicate, so you want to be careful when you're punching them out. And then there's tiny holes on the back. You're just going to puncture them with your paper piercing tool, and then the snowflake will just come right out. Isn't it pretty? All right, so I'm going to cut one more of these and then one of the small ones. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead. Now we got all our snowflakes cut. Now we're just going to cut a little strip of the silver glimmer paper, and I'm going to flag the end on this one also. This is just going to go with the sparkle on the top. Okay, we're going to use a lot of glue dots. Okay, so this one is going to go together like this. So I'm just going to take a glue dot and adhere them all together, and I'm also going to build the snowflake. I'm going to offset it just like that with the snowflake, and I'm going to use glue dots for that too. Okay, so for the belly band, I'm using the silver foil sheets, and this was cut at 3/4 by 9 1/4, and you're going to score this at 3, 3 1/4, 6 1/4, and then 6 1/2, and then that's going to make your belly band, just like that. Okay, so now we're just going to build our snowflake. So sparkly, super pretty. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and put our chocolate, our Ghirardelli chocolate inside, and then take our belly band. And there is a short side and a long side, so I want the long side to come over to the edge on the left, just like that. Take another glue dot. Remember, you don't want the belly band too tight, just a little snug, so you can slide that off. Okay. Just like that. And then take another glue dot for the snowflake. Back. And then the greeting sparkle. Go up here in the corner with the other little snowflake. Isn't that cute? Okay, so one more thing I'm going to add to the snowflake. I'm going to add one of these little vintage faceted buttons. Put a glue dot on that and stick that right in the center. Isn't that cute? And let me show you what Devette's looks like in the inside here. Slide her belly band off. She used ribbon. And her chocolate. And then Happy Wonderful Christmas. Isn't that cute? Okay, so that's it. That's how you make that really cute Ghirardelli chocolate holder. And then here's the other one that she made me. Hey, thank you, Devette, and thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye.